Hello everybody and welcome back to another Jace Young video. Gosh, it's been a while since I said that. For all of you that are back on the channel, thank you for waiting for me, and I hope that you enjoy this new series. You see, just a few short months ago, I had a dream. A dream to rebuild my childhood collection of Gamecube games. This is a system I have nostalgia for. I used to sneak into my older brother's room to play games like Pokémon Coliseum, Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, Mario Baseball. But sadly, as we got older, we stopped playing the GameCube, bought other consoles, and sold everything that we had. So in this series, I am hoping to rebuild my collection of GameCube. Since COVID, GameCube is insanely expensive. The only way to be able to do this logistically is to not spend hundreds and thousands of dollars, but instead buy things for a small price, then take those things and sell them on Facebook for a larger price. Use that profit to buy GameCube games. Welcome to Retro Resale. This journey all starts at one place. A couple of yard sales, of course.
Do you guys have any like videos? Hey, that's okay. 20, 15, 10? Okay, cool.
So needless to say, we kind of struck out at all the yard sales that we went to and didn't buy a single item. So as a second option, Parker and I decided to go onto Facebook Marketplace and see if we could find any items that we could buy and then sell for a higher profit. Now we actually found a few, but I was unable to actually go with him. See, I actually had a prior obligation to go to a choir concert. So it was up to Parker to make the deals happen.
How's it going, everybody? I'm here to give you an update. Jace is going to something tonight. I had recently saw somebody listed Super Smash Bros. For $5. They've never used it before. And as I was on there, I also saw somebody selling two N64 games for $30. There's Mario Kart 64 and then some like skiing game. The Mario Kart 64 goes for $45 itself, and then the ski game goes for like $15. So we'll get like $30 off that. And then we had been trying to get in contact with this guy that's selling, just trying to get rid of his Pokemon XD GameCube, but he lives really far and he's only selling it for $35. So Jace messaged me about it and I tried, and he got back to me and said I could come. The problem is I have no cash. I'm at 4% and I'm supposed to be at both of these guys' house at 7, and my phone's about to die. So I'm gonna run to Jace's house, grab a charger, get some cash from his house, and try to run and complete all this by the night. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. Alrighty, so first off, I got the GameCube. Came with memory card. It needs to be cleaned off, has a little bit of marker on it. Here on the front, same thing, just got some dirt. The only concern I had was the open button is like a little slanted. The paint will come off. The sticker has a little bit of water stain, but besides that, it looks pretty good. And then here's the Mario Karts. It's in good condition, just need to be cleaned as well. And this guy was super awesome that sold them to me. He's a good guy. And then same here. Just needs to be cleaned off, but they've been taken care of really well. So we're excited.
Now Parker really clutched up big here. He got us a GameCube, multiple N64 games, Super Smash Bros., all for great prices. And after getting all of these different items from him, I listed them on Facebook Marketplace so we could get our first item, the orange GameCube. You see, Parker and I have actually made a list of all the games and accessories that we want in our collection, and it's well over 100. Now, of course, you can't play these GameCube games if you don't have a GameCube. And Parker and I didn't want just any GameCube. We wanted a rare orange spice GameCube from Japan, modded to be able to play English games. So with all that in mind, we listed each of our products and crossed our fingers.
Okay, I have a quick update for you guys. Parker went ahead and gave me the stuff that he had. So this actually just barely sold yesterday. After fees, we're gonna make $42 profit on that. He also did bring me the 1080 snowboarding. This baby's still up. Nobody has bought it yet. Probably not the most popular N64 game, so that one might take some time. Smash Bros. Somebody's coming to get it for 30. Seeing that we spent $5 on it, I feel okay about that. Then the biggest sell of all is the GameCube. Let me show that to you. Okay, so check this out. We went through and did some nice cleaning to it.
Wow!
It's still a little scratched up in a few places, but look at that. I mean, that is night and day difference from where it was at before. And then we had some old neighbors next door that offered to give us this GameCube controller for free. So I'm gonna go ahead and I decided to throw that in with the GameCube. That way I could sell it for a higher profit. So I posted it for $160, and then I was gonna go ahead and buy some cords on Amazon. But before I could even do that, somebody reached out and said they wanted to buy it. The cords are about 15 bucks, so I told him I'd do 145 on it. So I have him coming at 5 o'clock to pick that up. So if you do all that math together, that puts us at about 138 as far as profit goes, which just so happens to be the exact price of the orange GameCube with 2 controllers. So I think Parker and I are gonna pull the trigger. Okay, they are here to pick up Super Smash Bros. Hi, how's it going? There you go. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. You have a good day. Hi. Good. Okay, thank you so much. You have a good day. Let's freaking go, dude. This is exactly what we were looking for. It's time to buy that GameCube.
Okay, this next part of the story is actually insane. You see, with each yard sale that we went to, either they didn't have video games or they sold them well before we got there. But one Saturday morning, I woke up to a post on Facebook. Somebody was selling bins upon bins of retro video games, and I knew I had to get there quick.
Okay, I literally just woke up and I was checking on Facebook Marketplace, and they had this huge like yard sale that's going on. They're selling so much video game stuff. So, my bad. My music was extremely loud. Anyways, I messaged them and I said, do you still have any video game stuff? And they just messaged me back and said, yes, a ton. So I'm going to make my way over there now. A lot of retro stuff, a lot of PS2 stuff, some Sega Dreamcast stuff. So I'm running over there as quick as I can. Fingers crossed somebody doesn't come and steal it all, because that seems to happen a lot.
Turn around and get the mouse controls for these, for the 3DS XLs. And
Okay, the haul that we got from that is actually insane. We got so much crazy stuff, and he gave us like great deals on things. So I think we can make a good amount of profit here. Parker and I are gonna need to add everything together. I took a risk on one thing, and it was kind of a little bit of an expensive risk, so I hope it pays off for me. But we also did get a couple GameCube titles, so can't wait to show those up to you. All right, time to show you guys the haul.
Alrighty, so we spent a total of $236. First off, we got Dark Souls Black Armor Edition. Goes for $22. The Simpsons, this goes for $43. Got this Mortal Kombat with the manual. This goes for $20. Then we got this X-Men game for $5. We're just gonna keep it. Wasn't on our list, but we thought it was just cool. Next, we got PlayStation 1. Spider-Man 2 complete in box. This goes for $50. Then this is a big one, boys. We got Godzilla, which we were extremely pumped about.
On the list.
But he says it doesn't work, so he gave it to us for $3. So we're gonna try to fix it.
Honestly, the disc looking at the disc, it looks in very good condition, and he said he thought if we gave it a clean, it could work. So we're gonna try it. If not, we can at least sell the box for profit.
Then we got this PSP, the manual, the box, and the console inside. Just missing the charger. The charger will cost us $7, and then we can sell it for a total of $200. Then we got this mint condition, Evil Dead. Only been played twice. The disc is in really good condition. It's complete in box. This will go for $50 as well. Then we got Black Ops 2, because this sells really fast. We'll only make like $8 profit on it, but it'll sell quick.
FYI, that didn't sell quick at all. It actually took forever. That was a bad call.
Then we got another game for free, basically. This was on our list, and he gave this for us for $5. Super Mario Sunshine. It does not have the manual, and the box is not the best condition, but the disc is good. So we're just gonna keep it, and later down the line, once we collect more things, if we want like see an upgrade and we have the budget for it, we'll do it. But for now, we're just gonna keep it.
Naturally, after this yard sale happened, I was super pumped. We got a ton of great product. So let me break it down for you.
Honestly, that was such a come up, dude. Like, to be able to get there and like him still having so much stuff was awesome. And with all the profit, we'll be able to get Mario Party, and we're gonna be able to get the Zelda Collector's Edition, which is really cool. 2 games I'm super pumped about and really wanna play. And I have to tell you, the biggest win of the day is Godzilla, dude. I freaking love Godzilla. Earlier in the week, I found out that this game existed, and I told Parker we had to put it on the list for our collection. So the fact that we just found it out in the wild like that, so sick. He did say he's worried that it won't work, but I mean, looking at the disc, light scratching on that. I think there's a good chance we could get this to work, and we got it for $3 when it normally goes for so much more. Last up, I do just want to show you guys a couple of games that were in our personal collection growing up that we did not sell. We did find Mario Baseball, we still had, and 007 Everything or Nothing. The other thing on here is Zelda Twilight Princess. Now this actually, I don't own this. This isn't mine. A buddy of mine let me borrow this. We will at some point be able to actually buy this and put it in the collection. You know that feeling when you were a kid, waking up Saturday morning, pour a little glass of chocolate milk, throw in some Zelda, and just play all morning? That is my dream. So super excited about that. So far, our GameCube collection is not looking bad at all. Honestly, really excited about this and just can't wait for all of our stuff to sell so we can just get more GameCube stuff, and can't wait for that GameCube to actually get here so we can play it.
At this point, not only did we have a GameCube on the way, but we were starting to build a nice profit. So I took a look at our list to see what games we actually wanted. And as you saw from those clips, there was two that we had in mind. The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition and Mario Party 7. With those dreams of GameCube in my mind, I listed all of the items and again, crossed my fingers and hoped that they would sell so we could make some movement on that list.
Okay, big update. I now have somebody here coming for Mortal Kombat. So, let me go give it to him. Hey, how's it going?
It was my dream when I was a child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. I'm from Middle East, but these things were rare to us.
Really? Oh, that's
Still-
awesome.
still
Yeah,
rare, yeah, so I'm glad to help them.
It has only been a couple of days since Parker and I listed all of our stuff on eBay, and we've had tons of hits on things. So let me show you what we got. For a whopping $175, we sold the PSP Go. And I thought $175 was pretty good on that, giving us a $75 profit. After fees though, really took us down to about a $55 profit. The next thing is Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. This thing sold for, I listed it for $50, it sold for $45, and we got about $42.50 after fees. The other thing I want to show off here is the Simpsons game. I had it listed for, I believe, $50, and I think it went for $47. So with everything that I've sold here, in addition to the Mortal Kombat, that puts us at about $38 in profit, which is so sick. And even better, if everything goes through with my little keyboard piano tonight, I'm selling that for $50. So that puts us at about $88 in profit by the end of the night.
Okay, see, I cheated a little bit here. Not really cheated, but cheated. You see, there are items that I bought for previous YouTube videos that I just didn't use much. There was a moment there where I wanted to make some cool original songs for you guys, but I wasn't great at it. I made things like this.
This doesn't make sense.
Like, maybe you're into that kind of thing, or maybe you're not. But I decided creating cool music is awesome, but wasn't for me. So I decided to list the keyboard that I had previously bought for that. I don't really think it's cheating, but I felt that I should be transparent about it with you. And I want you to know that that's the relationship that we have here, transparency. So that's the keyboard that I'm talking about in this clip.
Now you might be asking yourself, Jace, what is still left to be sold? Great question. We have Black Ops 2. Parker told me this was gonna sell so fast. It is not at all, like hardly any watchers on it at all or anything like that. So we have it up for 15. Honestly, I'll probably put it up for 10. Dark Souls 2, this Armor Edition, we're selling it for about 22 bucks. I've had some people reach out on it already, and it has a lot of watchers, so I'm anticipating this will go pretty soon. The other one that we've had kind of a hard time with is Evil Dead. This game is going for about 50 bucks right now. I have it on eBay, so that would be a nice profit if it can finally sell for us. And the final thing is we still have 1080 snowboarding for the N64. It has not sold yet. In fact, I actually dropped the price of this to about $12 on eBay, where we had it about 15 before. If all this stuff sells, we should be at, about 160 to 180, giving us that perfect opportunity to buy both Zelda and Mario Party, and then we'll just kind of reset from there and get more product. Okay, so we have like a little bit of a dilemma. I don't have any boxes to put this stuff in to ship it, and At least The Simpsons needs to be shipped today. So I'm gonna run to like Walmart, see if they have like boxes cheap for sale. And then on top of that, I don't have any paper for my printer. So we're gonna run to the library to print the labels, and we need to do all of this before 5:30. And it's 4:15. So yeah, we need to hurry.
Okay, this next part was literally insane. I don't know if you guys understand, but GameCube, like the games are so hard to find. You don't just stumble upon GameCube games in the wild. As you saw from the few yard sales that we went to, even when we went to one that had tons of video games, they had very limited GameCube games. It's not something you just come across in the wild. Go ahead, call any local video game store and they will tell you GameCube goes quickly. Now the reason that I explain this to you guys is because I took that Godzilla disc and I wanted to get it fixed. I found out through calling around there was a store about 20 minutes from me called Game Changers. After talking with them on the phone, they were confident that they could fix the disc. Well, as I got on my car right out front of Game Changers to film a little shot for you guys, I saw something crazy. A man walking into the store about to trade in stacks of GameCube games. And not like your cheap, crappy GameCube games. Like high value GameCube games. So I watched this man out of the corner of my eye, saw the stacks of games that he had, and then I got some ideas.
Oh, that's tough. That's awesome.
Let's pop it in the machine.
Okay,
See what we can
cool.
get.
That sounds good. Dang.
That stinks.
Devastating. Okay, that's all right.
Sorry, man.
No big
charge on it,
deal.
though.
Folks, we could not fix Godzilla no matter how hard we tried. It wasn't working. So I traded in for $5 and luckily this guy came in with a huge lot of GameCube stuff. And for $25, we came away with Resident Evil 4. So I feel like that's a win. Like I'm so freaking pumped about that. Right as I saw it in his stack, I was like, yes, I need Resident Evil 4. So honestly, I feel like that was a great deal. He said he'd do it for me for 30. I gave him Godzilla. He said he could do $5 on that for the case, which totally fine with me. I don't really know how I'm gonna be able to sell that, and it won't sell quickly. So I thought, hey, let's just do it. And then we got Resident Evil 4, so let's freaking go.
What's up, guys? It's a day later. I'm back. Still so pumped about adding Resident Evil 4 to the collection. Everybody says like you have to buy a GameCube specifically to play this game, so I'm so freaking hyped to play it. I'm even more hyped because the GameCube arrives tomorrow, which will make it here just in time for a nice little Saturday morning session playing some GameCube, so I'm so freaking pumped about that. In other news, we were just under $60 on our GameCube budget. And for $65, I have somebody who is willing to sell me Mario Party. To be honest with you guys, I'm okay to go a few dollars into the pit just so we can have Mario Party for now. So I'm heading over there right now. They have this huge GameCube collection, awesome games. I'm super pumped. I'm gonna go buy it from this person on Facebook Marketplace, so let's head out.
Okay, it was a little tough to film in there, to be honest with you. So sorry about that, because I had to Venmo. But we got Mario Party 7. Let's freaking go. This is a big one on the list. We have all the Mario Parties on the GameCube on the list, so this is a great start. There's 3 more that we need in the collection, but great start. And one of the first multiplayer games that we have to play on the Switch, so this will be super sick for Parker and I to play. And honestly, here's the great news. They said that they have tons of other games in there, and they basically just run the store out of their house. So I think we could be coming back to this place in the future, especially because they have a pristine Zelda Collector's Edition that I have to have. So maybe one day in the future we will come back around for that.
Okay, what's up, guys? I have huge news today. I just got a text message telling me that between 2:30 and 4:30 today, our GameCube is going to arrive. Only blunder on my part is I accidentally left it as my old address instead of my new address, which is my parents' house. But good news, Parker is still there. So Parker is gonna get the GameCube and then I will go pick it up after work today. Okay, today is the day the GameCube is supposed to arrive. I'm just waiting for Parker to let me know when it's delivered, but I've gotten a bunch of texts saying it's out for delivery, so Fingers crossed we get it here soon. For the time being though, it's time to show off what our GameCube collection looks like just after 2 weeks. Okay, after just 2 short weeks, we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. The only other game there is Twilight Princess, which is not my own copy. I borrowed it from a friend. I will get my very own copy, but for now I just really want to dive into the game, and with it being such an expensive game, I thought, hey, I can reach out to a buddy and just borrow this to play it for a while. We got 2 in the collection that came from just games we had growing up that we did not sell. And then the other ones here are just things we picked up along the way. Our big heavy hitters are definitely Resident Evil, Mario Party, and Super Mario Sunshine. Super fun games from everything that I hear from people, so I'm excited to dive more into them. Mario Party 7 I did play a ton of with one of my friends growing up, so already excited about that one. And those other 2 games, of course, I'm super excited to dive into. And oh my gosh, the GameCube has been delivered! I just got a message from eBay saying GameCube was delivered. I cannot wait to try out some of these games. I just want to wait for Parker to make sure that he has the package in hand, and then we will head on over. Ah, shoot! That was supposed to be such a good shot.
If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. While there are tons of crazy moments that you are going to see happen in this entire series, this is one that still sticks with me. The moment I took that box, shipped all the way from Japan, and cracked it open to see my very own GameCube.
All right, here we go, folks. Opening up the GameCube. Oh, she's in there real tight. Oh, baby.
She's really orange.
What did you think she was gonna look like?
Well, the controllers are orange too.
Nice, 2 orange controllers, baby. Brother.
She's very mint.
Pristine.
Let me see. Wow, it feels brand new. She looks pristine.
Wow. Look at her.
Yeah, she definitely is. That's the only place you could tell she was ever using. It's not bad. Besides that, I mean, the outside is perfect.
Dude, she's beautiful.
Hit this button. The inside. Oh, she looks great, dude.
Guess there's only one last thing to do.